Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here. Just wanted to take a quick moment and go over some of the more recent news that's been taking place. And of course, with this video, I want to make sure that we're focusing on some of the bigger name projects out there. So I'm going to try to cram as much information as I possibly can here. And I want to let you know that there is a strong focus on this channel for XRP and even Bitcoin, but there is a huge plethora of, advancements taking place here with some of the bigger name cryptocurrencies out there. They're going to make a big impact. And so I'm going to kind of squeeze some of those cryptocurrencies in this video as well, and just make sure that we're all on the same page with some of this information. First and foremost though, here on tradingview.com we can see in real time that Bitcoin is still having a very good positive trajectory. I've definitely seen some, pullbacks here and there, but nothing in regards to how it's actually performing when it goes in its bullish manner here. So right now we're seeing Bitcoin sitting at $11,400. If we actually switch over to XRP, we're not seeing the exact same kind of trend, obviously. So a strong focus on Bitcoin is because of the upcoming Bitcoin halving. Again, it's going to be taking place in May of 2020. So we're going to have a very big, strong focus on the Bitcoin cryptocurrency itself for a good majority of this year. And then I would imagine that some of that money would be trickling down into your other altcoins. Hopefully, we'll definitely start seeing a lot of that money piling into XRP, especially with all of the advancements that have been taking place for Ripple, the company. But we can see right now that XRP is sitting just over 47 cents. So it is very likely we'll start seeing some more breakout here with the XRP digital asset. I'm hopeful that we'll start seeing it breach the 48-cent mark and then, surpass 50 cents. That's definitely that psychological mark everybody's waiting for it to hit again. And once it does, I'm hopeful that it'll actually maintain a support level at that range. But for now, we're seeing it kind of maintain the trend of around 46, 47 cents. And it's a gradual increase, but I will definitely take it. Outside of that, a couple bits of news that I wanted to quickly jump into. So, jumping right into it, I wanted to start off with this tweet from XRP Crypto Wolf, who is a definite follow in the XRP community on Twitter. Most certainly give him a follow. He actually posted this in reference to Bitcoin IRAs, and it says here that Bitcoin IRAs are launching crypto retirement accounts insured for $100 million courtesy of BitGo. So it looks as though we have BitGo here working in regards to new Bitcoin IRAs, and this right here is going to help for different types of retirement plans for anybody who's getting invested into the cryptocurrency space here. So a very big move when it comes to what's happening here again for these new IRAs for Bitcoin, and it's being done courtesy of BitGo. Definitely give, again, XRP Crypto Wolf a follow and check out this particular article here, especially if you are looking to have your IRA filled with Bitcoin for any type of retirement in the near future. When I say near future, I think of, the next 2 to 5 years. That's when we're going to see a lot of momentum happening for the cryptocurrency space. And if you think about it too, 2 to 5 years is really not that long a ways. And if anybody can actually sit there and say, hey, I get to retire in the next 2 to 5 years, that would be absolutely huge. There's really not a lot of businesses out there that allow you to do that when you get yourself started as an employee, working your way up into retirement. So think about it this way, guys. This particular new digital asset class has been built for us here. It's going to allow for a lot of people that are early adopters to prosper from this. And of course, these new IRAs for Bitcoin through BitGo is just another stepping stone for an early retirement. So definitely something to keep in mind if this is an approach for you. Again, definitely give this article a quick read, but I think the title says it all. And again, give XRP Crypto Wolf a good follow. He has a lot of good information he posts on a regular basis there. And since we're talking about XRP Crypto Wolf and his tweets, he was very quick to post this information regarding a new particular partnership between Walmart and Vechain. And this is where I wanted to kind of incorporate a little bit more talk of other cryptocurrencies out there, because again, this whole entire ecosystem is big enough for a lot of these bigger name players. They're going to have a major impact on the entire ecosystem. And here we're seeing, again, Walmart partnering up with Vechain. This right here is something that's going to be tracing the different types of products going in and out of Walmart. And I think that at this point in time, this is something that can be expanded upon for multiple types of products, obviously, and multiple types of store foundations. So this right here is very, very huge when it comes to, again, this connection, this partnership between Walmart China and Vechain Thor. As a matter of fact, ECOS XRP1 just recently posted about the whole Vechain and Walmart connection there that's been made. And this is actually a screenshot he took from Tim Foth. He posted that at Walmart Vechain, the announcement of food safety tracking of foods Walmart sells in China. Vechain is providing a blockchain technology. So we can easily see here that between Vechain and Walmart, they're going to be able to check food safety tracking the foods of Walmart. So again, this is part of the Internet of Things, which is a bit separate from the Internet of Value, again, which is a strong focus for Ripple, the company. Here we have XRP Neo, another follow when it comes to being part of the XRP community, posting some information based off of his feelings towards these announcements here. And I think that his sentiment is something that I share as well. He specifies that, to be completely honest, Vechain's announcing a big partnership is not really a big surprise. There's a pattern here. Walmart didn't surprise me a bit. Same with Ripple. It's pretty obvious where this is going. The issue is that ideology blinds people from the most obvious. And I think that he's hitting the head of the nail pretty firmly there when it comes to this particular tweet. A lot of ideologies really kind of blind people when it comes to their involvement in the cryptocurrency space here. A lot of people get attached to their currency and they don't want to let go of that. And there are people in the XRP community that are firmly based off of just XRP and they won't actually branch out to any other cryptocurrencies, and that's fine. What I'm getting at is that with this particular cryptocurrency sphere, it is big enough for all these players out there to be a part of this in some sort of positive manner and have a major impact on a lot of these businesses and companies out there that actually can be something beneficial for everybody when it comes to being early adopters of these different types of cryptocurrencies, whether you're in XRP, whether you're in Bitcoin, or even now Vechain. So again, keep all that in mind, guys. This space here has a lot of ideologies, and a lot of people are fighting tooth and nail to stand up for their cryptocurrency, and their cryptocurrency is the best. But I don't think that's always the case. I think it really just depends on what company is going to utilize the fintech of these particular companies in this cryptocurrency ecosystem, and which one gets utilized the very best. And I think right now, there are definitely some players out there that are doing this thing the right way, and Ripple is absolutely leading the helm, I feel like. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that we're going to see a major increase in the XRP price point. There's still a lot of development taking place for that company. But for a company like Vechain, we can easily see that things scale up. To be honest with you, Vechain is actually at a price point where I believe it's just under a penny. So you can easily see that it's going to allow for anybody to get themselves into that particular cryptocurrency very easily and get themselves established with a currency that's attached to a partnership that is as big as Walmart. So again, these ideologies here can actually hinder people or actually allow them to grow. It's really up to you at that point in time to make the decision whether or not you want to expand upon your growth or just simply be stuck in one particular ideology of a cryptocurrency or a company backing that cryptocurrency up. So again, something to think about when it comes to this entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. We're all early adopters. There's still brand new developments taking place for this entire ecosystem, and I think that the sky's the limit when it comes to what's going to be developed and all these new announcements that we are expecting to hear from all these companies. I just really think that we have a lot to look forward to when it comes to what's happening for cryptocurrencies in general. But outside of that, guys, definitely give those two gentlemen a follow, XRP Crypto Wolf and XRP Neo as well. A couple of things I wanted to quickly go over as well. Now, this right here is probably one of the biggest pieces of news that I found very interesting here. We're seeing that Swift will soon allow DLT-based trade platforms to make use of the GPI platform for traceable and near-instant payments. What we're getting at here, guys, at least from this article we've seen, is that Swift is going to be working at least in a trial format with R3. And if you have any understanding of R3 and their Corda platform, it is a very, very big open source platform for a lot of big businesses, banks, financial institutions, and now even Swift to get themselves onboarded and actually utilize taking advantage of reaching out to these other companies, these banks and financial institutions on that platform, and of course making different types of exchanges when it comes to payments if they need to. And guess what? If you have any understanding of Corda and the platform as well, you definitely understand about Corda Settler. And if you're unfamiliar with Corda Settler, here's an actual link to R3.com's page that talks a little bit more in depthly about that. As you can see, R3 launches universal settler application to facilitate global payments on Corda, and of course XRP, the first settlement mechanism. So you can see, guys, that right now, if anybody wants to make payments for different types of situations taking place on the Corda platform, they would definitely be able to go through Corda Settler. And right now, the only way to make that payment is via XRP, because this is the first settlement mechanism. From my understanding, is really the only settlement mechanism that is currently available. That doesn't mean that it's going to be the only one. It just means that right now it is the only one available. So any transactions that needs to be made via these businesses on Corda platform can do it through Corda Settler utilizing XRP, which is a very, very big move when it comes to what Swift's trying to do. So you correlate that information with the idea that Swift is doing a trial now with R3. This could absolutely be huge for the price point of XRP. So you can see how this right here could be absolutely beneficial for anybody who is an XRP early adopter, getting themselves into this particular cryptocurrency, knowing that Swift has their availability to make transactions, again, via the Corda Settler, which is going to utilize XRP at this point in time. So definitely something to consider when it comes to this huge move for Swift, the company. And lastly, this right here is another tweet coming from CZ Binance, who is the actual CEO of Binance itself. He posted something I found very intriguing, and of course this is to at least put some perspective in everybody's eyes here. He said that BTC alone, Bitcoin alone, is at $200 billion market cap right now. And of course he remembers a few days ago when the entire crypto market was like $100 billion. So Bitcoin is pulling its weight, and we need to follow the lead, people. I think he's absolutely correct here, guys, but we're having to take in consideration that a lot of these new advancements, plus again the Bitcoin halving, which is coming up in May of 2020, is definitely an impact when it comes to what's taking place with this money coming into Bitcoin alone. So guys, this right here is absolutely huge. He is correct when it comes to seeing the actual market cap of Bitcoin alone jumping up so high as fast as it has been. I think that had you bought in a couple months ago with Bitcoin, you could have bought just under $4,000. We're seeing $11,000 Bitcoin right now, so you would have almost tripled your money as far as gains are concerned in a very short amount of time. And I don't think there's really any other type of investment that would allow you to do that in such a short time frame. So something to keep in mind, guys, when it comes to the ramping up of all these cryptocurrency prices, especially with Bitcoin, and understanding that Bitcoin halving is probably one of the biggest impacts that we're going to see following the rest of this year going into 2020. So definitely things to keep in mind, guys. I apologize for all of these particular tweets here that I wanted to kind of focus on. I know I didn't go into a lot of articles directly, but you can easily see that there's a lot of links for that. I just wanted to give you guys the quick and skinny of it all and let you know that things are ramping up. This cryptocurrency space is big enough for everybody as far as getting themselves on board and having major partnerships that are going to have at least a big positive impact on the whole cryptocurrency sphere. So thank you again, guys, for watching this. Hopefully you guys got some information out of this that's actually pertaining to you and your investments, or the way you're going about looking at cryptocurrencies. Understand, I am not a financial advisor. None of this is actual financial advice by any means. It's just to give you guys some encouragement and understanding as far as information is concerned, that guess what, this ecosystem is growing and growing rapidly. And of course, early adopters are definitely going to be the ones that benefit, especially those who jumped into Vechain before that announcement with Walmart. You can easily see that, again, it ramped up. I believe it was 0.006 cents, and now it's just under a penny. So a pretty decent move there for Vechain with the announcement of Walmart. Something to consider, guys, when it comes to getting yourself into any type of investment. And like I said, seeing that Bitcoin jumped up almost 3 times its value within the last couple months should definitely tell you about something with this particular ecosystem here. So thank you again, guys, for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Pass this information out to as many people as you possibly can. Let's get as many people into this early adoption phase as we possibly can as well, and save your friends. Outside of that, guys, thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.